car is amazing. It's elegant. It's classy. If my aunt were to see it today, she would be thrilled. She'd be so proud that I actually took care of it. Driving the car was a blast. I mean, it was just exhilarating, and everyone was looking. We got a lot of attention. At least I just had fun. So to be able to cruise on Sunset, know that we're going to go out like on Friday nights and cruise in that car, it's beautiful. We had a blast.
Oh, that's his target.
On tonight's Top Gear, Richard Hammond in a V8 tumble dryer. The classy way to bankrupt yourself. Wow! And we turn up the heat on the world's dullest car. And may I say how nice it is to be back, especially as 2003 is likely to be a vintage year for cars. Honestly, you will not believe the list of what's coming. Push the tempo, 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 push the tempo. And it's not all big, expensive tyre shredding stuff either. There's a trend towards small, affordable, fun cars. Stuff that looks good at 4 miles an hour in a traffic jam. I mean, take this Volkswagen Beetle Cabriolet as a prime example, okay? I mean, it's not the fastest car in the world. Not even the fastest car in this part of the studio, to be honest. And the roof folding arrangement is a bit unfortunate. But it has 4 seats. It costs £15,000. And look at it. And then there's the Ford Street Cat. Now, this has a top speed of 12.5 miles an hour. But that's okay, because it only costs 12.5p. The most intriguing car, though, is that. It's the Smart Roadster. Now, some cars are rock and roll. Some cars are the 1812 Overture. This is a pop video.
Never sell in the US.
In the trendiest parts of the trendiest postcodes of the trendiest city in Britain, this car looks sensational. And because it's only £13,500, no one thinks you're a rich git. It's the kind of car that makes people go, oh, rather than, ugh. The thing is, though, if fashion accessories are going to work, they have to have a real-world application. A watch, for example, is no good at just being pretty. It has to work in space. A Range Rover has to work on an Alp, even if you live in Kettering. A training shoe has to work in the gym, even if you never get out of the pub. So it's no good the Smart being all winky-dinky and Camden. If it's going to have any street cred whatsoever, it has to work out here. It's got to be a proper sports car. So is it? On paper, things don't look brilliant. It may make all the right growly noises, but it's powered by a 3-cylinder 600cc engine. My Moulinex Magimix has a bigger motor than that. Sure, the Smart has a turbocharger, but you still only get 80 brake horsepower. So this then is not a fast car. In fact, it has exactly the same top speed as Henry VIII. In terms of acceleration, you go from 0 to 60, but only just. I tried timing it, and after 11 seconds, I got bored. Then you've got the 6-speed sequential Formula One style gearbox, which operates exactly like one of those newfangled digital cameras, you know, where you push the button and then 10 seconds later, just as your subject moves away, it takes the picture. Ready? Foot down. And here we go. Useless! It rather looks then like the Smart Roadster misses the sports car mark by 100 miles. However, have a look at this. Push a button, and the middle part of the roof slides back electrically into a little cubby hole in the engine compartment. And then I simply take these out, and obviously the same on the other side, and we've got a full convertible. However, the weather today is a bit too British, so if you don't mind, I'm just going to, I'll just pop it back. See ya. There's more good stuff too. This car may not be fast, but it feels so much more alive than any million horsepower heavyweight BMW. I wanted to hate it. I wanted to laugh at its pathetic performance and call it a wet fraud, but it's so responsive and such a giggle that it just puts an enormous smile on your face. It's fantastic. I like the styling, I like the interior, I like the traction control and the CD player and the air conditioning. I like the way these dials sprout out of the dashboard. And I love the space. I mean, I'm not small, but look at that. About 4 inches of headroom there. Oh, and there's something else. Remember who it is that makes smarts. You can buy one of these things and tell people that you drive a mid-engine, rear-wheel drive, turbocharged, convertible Mercedes-Benz. Mercedes own Smart. They may make them in France, but this is a Mercedes.
Huh. That's pretty neat. Mercedes owns Smart, isn't it?
To ensure it does 40 miles to the gallon, and it
Well,
costs
that's not bad.
nothing to replace those plastic body panels if you crash. Not that it goes fast enough to have a crash. So it works.
Bar.
It's a fashion accessory, it's a piece of automotive jewellery, and it's just like those light, whizzy sports cars from the 50s and 60s.
Still made in Germany.
Triumph TRs.
The company they don't no longer make them in the UK. They don't no longer make them in France. They make them in Germany now.
Sports car. I wouldn't buy one.
I thought you liked it.
I do. But I'm going to outline now a few problems, okay? We'll start with the boot.
There isn't one. I mean, there isn't one. It's under it.
No, there's no point looking. That's your lot. It's basically a sort of baking tray above the engine, really. It's okay if you've got a handful of roast potatoes to carry around with you, but otherwise useless.
Yeah.
However, look at this. This is the Smart Roadster Coupe. Same engine, same roof arrangement, same everything, but if we open the back, enough space for a whole sack full of King Edwards.
What's your problem?
No, won't buy one of these either. Because I'll tell you why, okay? You can buy one of these left-hand drive. In Britain, you have to go to Germany or Luxembourg for it. Left-hand drive for less than £10,000. It's not quite as powerful as the British ones, and you don't get quite so many toys. But why are we paying half as much again to have the steering wheel on our side, the right side, the proper side? I mean, I love the car. I just don't like being ripped off by Germans.
Made in France. It's made in France.
Yeah, Vichy France.
The thing for me is still that gearbox. It's just hopeless. You know, the moment it builds up, the revs rise, you hit the lever, the whole world pauses with you and waits. Nothing happens.
I know.
So long.
The thing is, it's a gearbox. Okay, it has one job to do. One job.
Exactly.
I'm a lever. Am I a pencil? Am I a cauliflower? Am I a nuclear power station? I'm a gearbox. Oh heavens, I'm swaps and cogs. It takes forever.
Precisely. It's not like it's working through a list. And the problem is you're going to be using it a lot because obviously that buzzing in the 600cc engine, you're changing gear all the time.
I was wrong. Admission time, it's actually a 700cc engine.
Oh, well.
Makes all the difference. It's 0.7 of a litre.
Yeah, that is still very small, and it still has Hugh Grant as a gearbox.
Hugh Grant. Hugh Grant's dead. I think Hugh Grant passed away.
New Wednesdays at 9 on Discovery.
Oh, wait, tomorrow, guys, more videos tomorrow. A lot more videos tomorrow morning. When I wake up tomorrow, more videos. I'll be uploading onto YouTube. Do not attempt to be an asshole.
The Bullet Frontier Fund is making a commitment to help bartenders keep doing what they do best. Let's keep our bartenders.
Yeah, do not attempt to do not attempt to pour gas in your car like an idiot or an asshole. If you are a professional bartender, please don't do something stupid with a gas pump, because if you do, you're an asshole. Then have to call the firehouse. They have to put out a fire that you idiots did.
You get an extra 5% off to touch it up. Sand it down. Get the upgrade. Open an account today and save 5% off everyday low prices.
$3 million.
Yes, the great outdoors is wide open. It's time to expand your family's freedom with the off-road's best, but the only built-in GPS that doesn't require a cell connection. Upgrade your ride for as little as $5 a day.
I just want something small to drive around town in.
Does your deodorant protect you all day? We gave new Dove Men Plus Care to Mike, who transforms homes for those in need.
I wish I owned a player. I wish I could own like a bike of some sort. Not a bike, not a 4-wheeler, but a like a gator. Not a gator, but something like a gator.
An Army family who's always at the ready. So when they got a little surprise, they didn't panic. They got a bigger car for their soon-to-be bigger family. After shopping around for insurance, they called USAA, who helped find the right coverage for them and even some much-needed savings.
That was the easy part.
USAA Insurance made the way this life needed. Easy. USAA.
Because if I own one of those gator thingies, I use it to do my job. So I shovel the driveway. You know, do what I usually do.
But you should. Introducing Incognito. Looks, cooks, and tastes like meat, but it's made from plants. Incognito. What? Afraid you might like it?
People take for granted just being able to walk.
They ask me what it is.
You ready?
Ready.
I'm gonna do my best to get you walking.
Thank you. My feet are killing me. First Steps premieres Thursday at 10:30 on TLC.
Your DVR rank all-star lineup of food. Sorry.
These are the All-Stars, using the best of the best, talking about their best dishes they've ever eaten.
All new. All-star best thing I ever ate. Monday night at 9 on Food Network. Set your DVR.
This is much more than a race.
Our race to win.
Well, the 24-hour race at where?
We have to be operating at our absolute best.
Oh, it's one of those 24. It's like the Rolex. Oh, so it's like the Rolex 24-hour race. Ooh.
It's a pity, really, because we like the smart, but we think not. And that gives.
the unloaded tree.
Okay.
On the app.
It's a pity, really, because we like the smarts, but we think not. And that gives us another problem. Because you see, you can't have the Volkswagen Beetle either. And let me explain why, okay? Now, with most convertibles, the windscreen is sort of here. But this is like a convertible people carrier. Got this huge dashboard that people can play football on. You
Soccer.
need binoculars to see if the wipers are working.
And that leaves us with the Ford Street Car. Now, it is a very, very good little car. It does everything it sets out to do, and it does it very well. But you cannot possibly drive this car if you're a man. Seriously. Look, there's a man in the car, and he's clearly wearing a dress. Is he not?
Are there any men here who would think of buying this car?
Precisely. Would you any
No? Okay, now, this being a Top Gear audience, you're all car enthusiasts, so I know you haven't got wives or girlfriends. So you brought your sisters with you. What about the girls? Hands up, all the girls who would like to have this car. Oh, sort of, that's why. Are there any girls who wouldn't? You. Well, put your hand up then. It's not a difficult instruction. It's the trouble, brothers and sisters, they're all related. I was talking the other day to a guy from Ford. I don't know who he was, wore a suit, had biscuits in meetings. Anyway, he said 80% of these are going to be sold to women. So who's going to buy the other 20%?
Men?
So,
Bisexuals?
What does a bloke do if he wants to buy a two-seater open-top sports car? He does what he's been doing for the last 14 years and buys a Mazda MX-5. Anyway, the cool wall.
Yep.
Where do these cars go? And remember, this is nothing to do with dodgy gearboxes or value for money. It's just how cool we think the cars are. First of all, the VW Beetle convertible. Now, that is undeniably, I say, a cool car. As long as you don't mind looking like an alien.
Put it higher than that, actually. I'm not there. No, actually, I tell you what, move it into uncool.
I kind of like it there, personally. The street car. Well, yeah, it is very much not a car for a bloke, but nevertheless, it is a cool car.
We all agreed on that?
Yeah.
We all agree it's cool. So that leaves us with the smart car. Anyone got any thoughts?
Oh, yes.
Hold on a minute, we think what? Sub-Zero, why?
It's the coolest car here.
The smartest.
Easily.
Good, man. Where is he going?
Uncool.
Uncool.
Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero, you're right, you're wrong. I'm always right. It's going there because I know everything.
Always right.
Yeah.
Know everything.
Yeah.
Last series, you put the Renault Aventime, in fact, it's still there. Sub-Zero, there it is. But as far as you can go, how many do you think they sold?
Millions.
Well, a benchmark, the Ford Focus last year, they sold over 12 months, 150,000. Now, all right, that is a big volume car to people buy. It won't be that big a number. How many Renault Aventime do you think they sold? Give me some numbers. 7. Be sensible. It's a car. It costs millions of pounds to develop. I'll take 2,000. It's a little adventure.
So between 1,500.
I'll tell you how many they sold. 263. But bear in mind, they have 70 dealers who can sell those things now, assuming they would all have had one to put in the showroom. So knock 70 off. I make that 193. That's so disastrous, they've stopped making it, Jeremy. So that, I think, shows.
So it's gone.
It doesn't even exist anymore.
It's gone from our board.
Yeah.
No!
Sorry.
When you think of a bank, you think of people in a place. But when you have the Chase mobile app, your bank. When you use the Chase mobile app, your bank is virtually any place. Visit chase.com/mobile.
Nearly 150 years of experience goes into making each and every Continental tire.
Oh. That's not a truck. That's not a car they sell over at the store. There's a car I saw the other day over at the zoo.
So you can trust with total confidence that our tires will deliver superior performance. No matter where the road takes you. Continental Tire. For what
They're expensive suckers. I'll stick with my Goodyears, thank you very much.
Parts that you need to keep her on the road, for work, for school, everywhere.
So I buy Goodyears.
They can be hard to find. Gato's got the parts for whatever you drive.
I mean, I mostly.
You just take some big bucks. All the
I prefer AutoZone or Napa. Many parts are called AutoZone or called Napa. I can get it within a week. Now, no offense to Rock Auto. If it's a part I can't find Napa or AutoZone, I'll use Rock Auto. There's a part I couldn't find for my car, for a car, sprint car. I had to use Rock Auto. Napa didn't have it. O'Reilly didn't have it. I went to every single parts store in town, except Walmart or Myers.
Maybe a couple of throw pillows would help.
Get a strategy gut check from our trade desk.
Smells like shit.
At Discovery, we not only power people's passions, we power.
Somebody's going to bed tonight.
It's time for all of us to take action towards reducing inequality and supporting empowerment. Take action at discoveryrise.org.
For literally breaking ground. We never do anything the conventional way. Small price to pay to keep on living a bush life.
Those assholes are nuts, and I need to get dunked tonight. I didn't have a penis. Nuts. Peanuts tonight, Mom. Hello? So, yeah, look at that. You don't know how to sing. So I got some shit to do later this week.
Your wireless, your rules. Only with Xfinity Mobile.
Doug. You know, Limu, after all these years, it's the ones that got.
So I might cut off, guys, in a bit. Night.
You're not like everybody else. That's why Liberty.
I'm going to go to bed.
So you only pay for what you need.
So, okay, guys, I'm out. Night.